USC head coach Lindsey Gottlieb stepped to the podium after a difficult loss, but basketball was not her focus. What mattered more was the devastating news coming out of Brown University, a place deeply connected to her life. As details of a mass shooting spread, Gottlieb felt compelled to speak, not as a coach, but as a former student, a parent, and a human being shaken by yet another act of violence on a college campus. She shared that after the game, her phone filled with messages from friends and former teammates. Fear, confusion, and heartbreak dominated the moment. Gottlieb made it clear that no final score could outweigh the reality that families were worrying about their children's safety during finals week. Students were hiding, parents were waiting for updates, and lives were forever changed. In her words, it simply did not need to be this way. Gottlieb spoke with emotion, stressing that the conversation should not be brushed aside or minimized. She pointed out that this kind of tragedy feels uniquely familiar in the United States, and that repeated cycles of silence and acceptance only deepen the pain. Her message was not about politics or blame, but about responsibility, compassion, and the urgent need to protect young people who should be focused on learning, not surviving. The shooting occurred inside an academic building, a place meant for growth and opportunity. Law enforcement later confirmed that multiple people were harmed and that the suspect was taken into custody. While investigations continue, the emotional damage is already clear. Gottlieb emphasized empathy for the families, the students, and especially the parents forced to confront fear no parent should experience. Her connection to Brown runs deep. She played there, built lifelong relationships, and began the journey that led her to coaching at the highest level. That history made the tragedy feel personal, turning headlines into faces and names she knows. She reminded everyone listening that moments like this demand reflection and action, not indifference. On the court, USC continues its season without star guard Juju Watkins, whose knee injury sidelined her for the year. The loss to UConn was decisive, but it felt secondary. Gottlieb's words reframed the night, shifting attention from competition to humanity. Her message lingered long after the microphones were turned off. Basketball resumes, seasons continue, and schedules move forward. But the call she made was simple and powerful. Care more, do better, protect each other, and never forget that some moments are bigger than sports.